Okay, we're not gonna go into a big, long bullshit, whatever. But remember when we told you how manipulative they are, how they'll cut your audio to make it how they want it to sound, to make you look bad? Go to Mr. 303's video, the link is below, and it starts around 1600. The link is below. When you click it should take you straight there. And then you can listen how AC, Brett, and all that manipulated all of our comments. The main thing we want you to take away from this is what they do. So you have to now think to yourself, how can you believe anything they put out when all they do is doctor information? How can you believe that? See, what they did was prove us correct. You see, that they think it's hurting us. It doesn't hurt us at all, because y'all all know when you come to our videos what we really said, and the officials know that. But see, the one thing they fail to understand is that that video will be held, so if anything does come down, we will show them what they did in fabricating evidence, right? In fabricating stories, cutting it out. So at the end, they lost. They will always lose, because everyone will come to our video and see the truth and hear the truth. So just remember, this is what they do. You have to hold on to these things and just listen. We're holding on to it for us because it's a perfect video to show people how low they can go, right? So that video we will send to the Fort Collins and all that and say this is what they do. So I want you to really pay attention to any of the claims that they make to you to waste your time. And we're going to send it to you. We'll show you the email. We'll send it to them because that is, they perfectly laid it out, all of them. So they lost all credibility when they did that. All of it. But besides that, you should all also keep a copy of it. Why? Because if they make up shit on you, or they doctor your shit, or manipulate your shit, you can show a pattern that they manipulate people's videos and their words. And you can use that as a way to give your complaint, your report, some credibility as to behavior, pattern of behavior. So use that, copy it, hold on to it. You will need it when they come to doctor your shit. But we told all of you see what they do? They give us credibility. And they think that they give themselves credibility. They just right there lost everything. If they even had a hint of a case, that right there, all we can say is, we never said that. Because they doctor shit and we'll show them they doctored it. How do we know what we said or not said? When they doctor everything, they will have to prove beyond a reasonable doubt that what they're going to produce was factual. And if they produce something that contradicts the original report, they lost again. Now they're going to perjury. So they done. But we want all of you to copy it. We want you to retain it. Listen, you can see how far they'll go, right? But would that change when we contact, like, let's say, Britt's wife's job and all that, or AC's and all that? No, that will not stop us. We'll still keep doing the exposure. But this is all they can do, is doctor stuff that will never go anywhere because the police is not going to fucking damn believe it. We're going to show you. We're going to send it to them. Like that. And show them and say, listen, this is what they're doing. Now go to our videos and you'll see what we truly said. And that's it. They will have a copy of it. Alright? They will have a copy of it. And we will also call Bird. We will call so you can have it recorded. And we'll tell them we sent a YouTube video link to your whatever the email we're going to find. We want you all to go and listen to it so you can see how they manipulate things. And they're going to say, well, you need to contact. We don't care about that. All we want is for it to be on record. All we want is for the soundbite to be recorded and filed away, so we can reference it. That's all we use the 911 for, to just put a timestamp on things. So that is what's going to happen. So record it. But go watch it, and you'll see how manipulative they are, right? And instead of chastising Terry for being able to fuck a 14-year-old, they want to twist it, right? But this is what I tell all of you, how they defend the people that are pedophiles by our definition in the United States. They pick and choose which pedophiles they're going to fucking damn support and not support. Think about that. So go and watch it, listen to it, absorb it. If you want to believe it, believe it. We don't give a shit. It doesn't change anything. But we always do what we're going to do, is contact the police and everything else. Just like we contacted Fort Collins when Mr. 303 put out that video, that smear video, that fake video that wasn't even about Fort Collins. So we sent it to them. We put the community post up. You can go watch it. This is a picture of it. It says, hello, there is a person that you should know very well, Mr. Archbell. He posted a smear campaign video titled Fort Collins Police 3-on-1 arrest and release for filming. You may get calls based on that video. That's their normal tactic. Obviously, he has not learned anything. Just wanting you to be aware. This is the video link. And then the order response says, thank you for reaching out, blah, blah, blah. And I'm sure they saw it. And they kept tabs of it. So, see, every time they do something, we report it. But we're not going to be doing videos all the time on it. But just know that we report it. You do something like that, we report it. Right? So let's make this clear. That email will be sent to all respective police departments, so they can know how manipulative they are. Mr. Deleon, Mr. Killoran, Mr. Archbell and Mr. Thayer emails to all their local police to let them know. Will it go anywhere? We don't know and we don't care. We just want it to be a part of record. So if anything does come down to court, guess what? They're going to show to be a liar. If they go to report someone, their credibility is shot and they're not going to be believed because that's their habit. So again, they gave us another soundbite. That's what we told all of you. Let them talk. Let them talk. It's okay. Let them manipulate. But I want y'all to all see, this is the people you support. And remember, when you support or you repeat a lie, when you repeat a lie, you are now liable for defamation for repeating the lie. Remember that. I'm telling y'all. Remember that. So, all of you, go and watch it. Have fun with it. Believe it. Not believe it. Unsubscribe. We don't care. Because at the end, all that matters is the police. All that matters is the official. All that matters is our exposure to all of them. All of them. You know, Bird's wife and all her friends will soon, in a week or two, hear the video of him professing his love for another woman. How do you think that's going to look to everyone? What is he going to say? He's lying? Well, why would you do that to your wife? You see? All these things will come out. All the racial comments and the things that Mr. Killoran did with visuals of Connie's grandmother will be sent to his wife's job or wherever she's at to let them know this is what her husband is about. And then you're going to see how that works out. But what they did to us is what? Make fun of a cartoon? Make voice of a voice changer? But how does that affect us personally? It doesn't. But what we do to them. So, let them keep doing it. All they're doing is burying themselves. Make a copy of the video, people. We telling you to make a copy and keep it. We keep telling you all this. Listen to how deceptive they made the video. And think of you. Think of if any time they don't like what you say, that's it. Think of that. Bird called the cops on Mr. 303 and Mr. 303 is there sucking his dick. And Bird had his guns taken away. Bird had his kids taken away. But nobody's saying anything about that, right? He's talking about we posted information in regards to Stephanus, and that's why we became whatever he wants to call us. But yet, he called the fucking cops on his boy and had his kids taken away. But that's okay. You see the hypocrisy? You see that? No one is saying anything. But we don't need anyone on YouTube to really say anything. What we do is off of YouTube. So it's irrelevant because we already know on YouTube, people believe lies. On YouTube, people like to be fed bullshit. That is YouTube. So that's why our tactic is to go off of YouTube to everyone surrounding them. And that's what's going to happen, right? And Sweet can now use that and say, listen, he states that I am with We the People Tyrants, and this is what they're doing. This is his indirect way of trying to come back at me for supporting We the People Tyrants. There's a lot of angles you can use in regards to that video. But all they do is shoot themselves in the foot, right? Because they give us the ammo. At the end, people, ask yourself this. How does that affect us personally in our daily lives? And how will all the information, including that video, will hurt them, right? Just think of the possibilities. With us, there's zero. But even if there's a 0.001% chance that it can affect their lives, they lost. So we will never get hurt by that. They just exonerated us beautifully. Beautifully. So all of you that followed them, you see what happened? You fell into the trap. For what? For what? So Killoran and all y'all, watch this. We're going to stay silent. But I bet you're going to come on and say a lot of shit. I bet you all. Watch.